What up? It's your boy back with an hourly upload. A lot has changed. The new cooler banner's out. The new cooler event is out. The new and improved Pixel Mongoloids are here. Great April Fools. This is probably the best April Fools, honestly. The Cyberman was kind of alright. The whatever the fuck the one was before that was alright. This one's actually cool because the cards they look cool. And actually not too bad, honestly. I mean, I got your boy Goku Rainbow. You know me. I'm out here grinding hard. I'm talking hard, son. And what's crazy is that I really don't have the time to grind. I'm a very busy individual. You know, I'm really living that fucking 45-year-old lifestyle early in life. You know what I mean? We just on a different level right now. So you know me, when I go to work, I ain't just working. I'm also running FREP in the background, and I'm fucking farming these events. So, you know, I'm a multitasking type of guy. You know, I'm very busy, but at the same time, you gotta grind Dokkan. You gotta do it. Oh, what the fuck? 99%? Where's the... Oh, there we go. Like, there we go. Eyes like a hawk. I've done this enough times, I know. And I decided to go 10-10 with Vegeta and 20 crit with Mr. Goku. These cards are actually really good because you can get one skill all the way to 20 if you really wanted to, which is pretty good in my opinion. Now, what I'm going to do is, unfortunately, I'm feeling pretty brazy. I'm feeling pretty crazy. I pretty much have every person in the Wicked Bloodline except for the leader. So why not do a multi, right? What could go wrong? It's not like anything bad can happen. Why not throw my stones down the toilet hole? So I figured, why not? And you know what's crazy is that actually, I don't know if anyone has ever made YouTube videos in their lifetime. But for me, personally, like for all the channels that I have in the past and even now, it's crazy like how like whenever I'm busy, I completely forget that I even have this hobby. Because I'll legit just be thinking sometimes like, oh shit, that's right. Like, I got these channels and shit, and like, I actually have videos, and I'm like, fuck, like, I'll remember, and I'll be like, oh shit, like, the other day, ooh, Vegeta. Like, the other day, I was just going through comments on a couple of my channels, just going through answering questions from fucking 8 years ago, and I'm like, fuck, I have not made a video. Ooh, I am not, ooh, wow, Jiren. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's a formidable SA. I'm happy about that. I like that. I'm very happy. Very happy. That was worth it for me personally. That's a unit I never had, so... At the very least, I got a new unit. I can't complain. But like I was saying, it's crazy. Like, sometimes I'll just completely forget I do this shit, and I'm like, fuck, like, there's no new video in the past million years. And it's weird because I really do try. In my mind, I'm like, I need to. You saw Living Ichigo's newest video. Just go watch that. It's the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. Not really, but similar. Where I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? I got a plan in my mind. I'm like, yo, I'm going to do this. It's going to be great. And then, unfortunately, I don't have the time. Unfortunately, I just don't have the fucking resources. Unfortunately, I can only RDP from my computer when I'm home. Therefore, I can't do it from work. You know, it's a hard world for a person such as my stature. Very difficult, very difficult. It's actually been really fucking busy the past, I don't know, I want to say past 3 weeks to a month, because I've just been getting zippity zap, zoop zap, zoop bop by my family. Just zipping and zapping. You already know the drill. You know, tip drill. You already know. We got no energy left. Ain't no reason to explain. Actually, I saw something. Like I said, I was looking at older videos and comments and shit from like a million years ago, and I was just going through, and I saw something that was so fucking funny. It was some guy who commented on one of my older videos. This is like a pretty old video, and it was literally like the first time I mentioned like my parents were like drainers, because they got divorced. They drained the shit out of me, and they just like nuked me. But like at the beginning, I was like, yeah, my mom, she's thinking about getting divorced, this, that, and the third. And it was like the beginning of me like going down this descent of draining. Jesus, what am I fucking having a stroke? I just want to press. There we go. Boom. And it was like super early on, and some dude commented, he's like, fuck, this is the beginning of the parent drain saga. I'm like, fuck, this guy's so, that put me in so much genjutsu that I watched the video, I'm like, fuck, got me so tight. At least I have it documented, that way in the future I can always go back and go, well, what do you know, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, they drained me. Here we go, this is the dream team. Or actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I could just take Cooler. Yeah, I could. Because I have everyone. I could just replace Cell with Wicked Bloodline Dickhead. So wait, let's back it out. Take it easy. Let's back it out. Let's go ahead. Let's go Extreme AGL. Boom. Is that the TUR? Is niggas fuck with me? Oh, no it's fucking with me. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take off Cell. He does not have a Wicked Bloodline, although he is a fucking asshole. He does not have that link skill, therefore, get the fuck off my team. I really wish they did this in like some type of order of release. I wish you could fucking sort this shit. Wicked Bloodline, Wicked Bloodline, white people, own slaves, Wicked Bloodline, there we go. Wicked Bloodline, and I guess I can take LR Cooler. I wonder if this guy technically is a different cooler. Metal Kura Army. Let's see, what's that guy's name? Please God, tell me it ain't Metal Kura Army. Woo, they actually could link. Alright. Fucking here we go. But yeah, I feel like I repeat myself a lot whenever I start a video where I say I'm really busy, but I don't know, I feel like I still haven't gotten used to the whole being being a wage slave. It's very depressing. The money is good, but it ain't going to me, so what's the point? You know, it's very, it's a very difficult time in life, but we gonna make it through. We either gonna make it through or we gonna die. One or the other. As a matter of fact, I actually saw something recently that was pretty depressing. For all the real ones out there, you already know that your boy, I gotta lower it, I'm sorry, I cannot listen to the bullshit music that's in here. There we go. But I think 2 or 3 days ago, your boy, Nipsey Hussle, ended up getting super shot. Some rapper got killed. I actually I knew about Nipsey Hussle and I listened to some songs, but I never was like a huge fan, to be honest. To be frank, I ain't lying. Fuck, I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah. But, you know, the more you read about him, the more depressing it is. Because, like I said, he's a rapper from Crenshaw. He ended up getting killed in his neighborhood. Because as I watched more and more videos that YouTube would recommend to me, I started figuring out, like, what the fuck, like more and more about this individual and how depressing this is. And it seems like a lot of people have done that. From what I've seen, you just look at the comment section and they say, did YouTube recommendations bring you here? And then you have to like it because it's so relatable. But he basically was some rapper, nice guy, opened up a shop in his neighborhood. He tried to, you know, what is this, a fucking movie? Whoa! That's badass. He tried to kind of give back to his community, kind of be you know, it's like that Jay-Z song. What's it called? Take back the block, buy the block. He was trying to buy the block. Everyone kept quoting that shit in the fucking song, or in the comment section. So he basically opened up the store, tried to help his community, ended up getting murdered because allegedly, from what I read, he told some guy that was in the store that he wanted to leave because allegedly he was like some Hmong who like bothered people or something. I don't know. He just wanted to leave. And he's like, hey, boss, can you get out of here? And he's like, sure, no problem. What he ended up doing is he left, and he came back with a burner, and he shot him up, and he killed him. And initially, I thought it was pretty sad. I knew of Nipsey Hussle, but I didn't really know a lot about him. But it's actually been, if you pay attention to this, I actually kind of, if there's one positive take out of it, look at this dude really running with a gang of himself. What a fucking sicko. This is like when Naruto did the fucking clone jutsu, that first episode. The one positive, if you can take a positive out of this, it seems like a lot of people in general have been very aware of the situation and have been pretty honest in saying that, you know, like, what the fuck, why is it that this individual who literally tried to stay in his community, who tried to basically make a difference for himself and others, is the one who ends up getting fucking murdered and killed. And, you know, basically everyone's saying, you know, what's the point of staying in your neighborhood when you're, you know, you're more likely to die there. You know, people bring up people from the past, especially rappers. If you're fucking in your neighborhood, that's it. You're cooked fucking beans. Which is, you know, it's kind of nice to a degree to see that people are kind of aware of the situation, trying to look at it from a societal perspective. And it seems like, in general, people have not been that big of dickheads. I mean, then again, I'm going based off of YouTube. I ain't looking at poll or anything like that. Jesus. So it may depend. But I really do think that it's pretty, at least somewhat, inspiring to see people at least understand that this is kind of a systemic issue. You know, there's kind of like two schools of thought that seems to be common when it comes to the plight of the black man in America. One being that it's a structural problem, meaning that it's an infrastructure of the country and the government. And the other being that it is a, you know, I'm going to go ahead. This is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. And then after doing that, I'm actually going to use a fucking Icarus. Fuck it. Or not Icarus. Ghost Usher. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like I was saying, it seems like people have been kind of in the middle of this, saying that, you know, a lot of times when things, you know, when cops shoot black people, it's usually seen as a more structural issue where it's like, what the fuck, like, why is this like a just almost an extension of just de jure discrimination? But people have actually been pretty, you know, kind of, and by people I mean black people, have been pretty, the fuck is this? This nigga just transformed? Oh, I transformed. What the fuck? I didn't know he could do this. Okay. What? Alright. It just goes to show how much I pay attention to subreddit as of late. It seems like more people are kind of, you know, not blaming themselves, but saying, like, how the fuck can it be that someone who does something so much for his own community gets killed by someone in his own neighborhood, and of course a fellow Afro-American? And people have brought up, like, if you go to the comment section, legit, if you go to the comment section right now for one of the Nipsey Hussle videos, you'll just see the first 2 or 3 comments. It'll just be a Tupac quote saying, "They tell you to be scared of the white man, but everybody killing me have the same skin." And it's like, whoa, this is crazy. The black man killing the black man, it ain't right in America. So it's been kind of an interesting news story. I mean, it sucks that he died, but I don't know. There's so many fucking people. I mean, honestly, for me personally, it's a sad thing. But this is coming after, like, fucking after goddamn John fucking Rambo, that nigga in Australia who went around fucking just shooting up Muslims in a fucking. He just went to a mosque and he's like, unfortunately, I feel like killing a lot of people today, and he just went around nuking. He legit killed like 50 some odd people. I think it was just him. And I saw that, I was like, wow. Because the thing is, I didn't look at the videos. Like, people were posting videos online. I just saw, like, a couple times. You know, you go on 4chan, you're going to end up seeing a fucking snippet or two. But I just saw him when he's just going in the doorway with the shotgun, and immediately I'm like, I just don't want to see this shit. I really don't. Because there's so much death and destruction, and it's so, like, you know, available. I mean, the guy live streamed the shit for the purpose of sharing it, and he even said some cringy meme-worthy shit in it where he's like, "Sub to PewDiePie," which is really fucking cringy. The fact that he really said that, and he was really that autistic to fucking, like, just shoot up a community center. And it's always weird because people who do this, usually, even in America, the drainer who killed those people in the black church, his main focus and his main goal was to make a quote-unquote race war, because apparently, you know, everyone in fucking America and Australia and wherever else are just fucking sick and tired of black people, immigrants, minorities, and they just need someone to go on a killing spree to start the next crusade. And they always want these dudes to fucking, like, they want to be the martyr. Like, they want to be the KKK version of Malcolm X, where they die and then their message is carried on and more people come out and they're like, you know what, we got to start fucking hanging black people again just because this guy did this. And it's fucking disgusting and it's terrible. And it's something that I think more and more, if not a political message or an ideological message, killers in general, just the fact that the internet exists, they know that. I mean, when the news existed, killers knew that, you know, they could go out and nuke some people and, you know, get some fucking views on themselves. But now it's even worse because the fucking internet, like, there's so many autists on 4chan. Like, if you ever see 4chan, it's the most autistic place. And not only is it autistic, but it's full of, like, normal people who want to pretend they're hardcore, meaning that, like, you go on 4chan and some dude will be like, there's some, like, I'll give you an example. A while ago, there's some guy, they call him Toaster Steve. He was doing a live stream. He's like, guys, I'll kill myself. I'll burn myself alive with this toast. And everyone's like, do it, Toaster Steve. And then he ended up trying to do it. He put his dorm room on fire, and everyone's like, and then after that day and the days after, like, how could this happen? The same people. How could this happen with Toaster Steve? We should have been more supportive. We should have never egged him on to commit suicide, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And it's like, it's like crazy how many hardcore autists go there pretending to be autists, because let's be honest, 4chan is fucking normie central. 8chan, that's some other shit. That's where that fucking sicko killer in Australia went, 8chan. But, you know, on the internet in general, it's just autists who are trying to, like, who are normies, trying to be autists, and they're just going into genjutsu, trying to rile themselves up, and they love that shit. Especially this guy. When he won that killing spree, they're like, this guy, he's the best, love him. We're going to end up getting rid of white genocide. We're going to protect our people. We're going to protect our race. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm going to do one more thing, I'll call it quits, but I've been gone for a minute. I'm back. Thankfully, the mass killing has not ended. The senseless murders have not ended. You know, same shit, different day. What can I say? It really is a sad day. But what can I say? I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just take a break, go on vacation, go to Disneyland or some shit, and pretend like nothing's wrong. That pretty much sums up, like, whenever my coworkers want to go relax or just take time off and they come back super happy is when they go to Disneyland, which I don't know why white people love. Dude, white people love Disneyland. Like, they'll fucking fight you if you say you don't like Disneyland. Because I told them, like, I don't care about Disneyland. First of all, I ain't got the money. Second of all, why would I spend that much money to go to Disneyland? They're like, dude, fucking Disneyland? It's so relaxing. It's so nice. It's so lovable. And it's like, I was about to get knocked out. Real talk. So be careful what you say around white people with Disneyland. But I think that's about it. Shit is legit. Word up to the bird up. I'm going to try to not lie and make another daily upload as usual. Have a good day.